Inheritance in Java. Java inheritance is an important pillar of OOP, object-oriented programming. It's the mechanism in Java by which one class is allowed to inherit the features, fields, and methods of another class. In Java, inheritance means creating new classes based on existing ones. A class that inherits from another class can reuse the methods and fields of that class. In addition, we can add new fields and methods to your current class as well. Why do we need Java inheritance? First reason is code reusability. The code written in the superclass is common to all subclasses. Child classes can directly use the parent class code. Second reason is method overriding. Method overriding is achievable only through inheritance. It is one of the ways by which Java achieves runtime polymorphism. We will discuss about method overloading a little bit later. And third reason is abstractions. The concept of abstract where we do not have to provide all details is achieved through inheritance, and abstractions only shows different functionality to the user. So important terminologies used in Java inheritance. First is class. Class is a set of objects which shares common characteristics, behaviors, and common properties, attributes. Class is not real-world entity, it's just a template or blueprint or prototype from which objects are created. Second is superclass, or also called parent class, the class whose features are inherited as known as superclass or base class of parent class. Third is subclass, also called child class, the class that inherits the other class is known as superclass, a subclass. As extra class can add its own fields and methods in addition to the superclass fields and methods. And the last important term is reusability. Inheritance supports the concept of reusability. When we want to create a new class and there is already a class that includes some of the code that we want, we can derive our new class from the existing class. By doing this, we are reusing the fields and methods of the existing class. How we in general use inheritance in Java. The extend keyword is used for inheritance in Java. Isn't the extend keyword indicate that you are derived from an existing class? In other words, extend refers to increased functionality. Here you can see syntax of inheritance in Java. Inheritance in Java example. In this example below, show class bicycle is a base class. What? There is a class bicycle and class mountains. Yes, class mountain bike is a derived class that extends the bicycle class, and class test is a derived class to run the program. So let me just copy it and paste in my text editor VS Code. There is no, so let me just, there is, I guess will be so the project will not close files. There is some mistakes. Let me just, I don't know. So, and so we have base class named bicycle. So bicycle class has two fields, is two integers, gear and speed. The bicycle class has one constructor. It's, I guess, parameterized constructor with values int, is gear and speed. The bicycle class has three methods. You can see in decrement, two methods apply break, speed up. So, and also to shrink method to print info of bicycles. So we just returning printing no of gears are and value of gear, and the next line speed of bicycle is speed. As you can see, this means just is it will speed will decrease it or increase it. So there is we have also derivative classes, name it mountain bike, extended by bicycle class. So the mountain bike subclass adds one more field in name it by seat height. The mountain bike subclass has one constructor. Yes, it's our first constructor is gear, speed, and start height. So we just invoke basic class bicycle constructor. We use super gear speed and our seat height equal to start height. So the mountain bike subclass add one more method. As you can see, seat height equal to new value, and we just override into string method of bicycle to print more info. And I will just drive it class. As you can see, the gear is 3, speed is 100, and start height is 25. Yes, as you can see, there is same our output. So move on. So in this example, when an object of maintained by class is created, a copy of all methods are fields of the superclass acquires memory on this object. This is why by using the object of subclass we can also access the members of the superclass. So please note that during inheritance only the object of subclass is created, not the superclass. For more to refer to Java object creation of the inherited class, but this is not necessary. So we got example 2. Let me just copy it. Let me just copy it. So Java program to illustrate inheritance. So base or superclass, class employee in salary equal to 60,000, inheritance or subclass, class engineer extended by employee class, our main class, with int type value with benefit equal to 10,000. So our driver class to inputting or outputting our values. Yes, we have salary equal to E1 salary is 60,000 and benefits is E1 equal to benefits, that is 10,000. So illustrative image of the program. So is related to our first example. In gear, in speed, apply brake, speed up to string is leaded to copy of bicycle methods and field in mountain bike object, but in set height to string is leaded to object of mountain bike. In practice, inherited and polymorphism are used together in Java to achieve fast performance and readability of code. So there is we have 5 types of inheritance in Java. First is single, multiple, hierarchical, multiple, and hybrid. So let's talk about single inheritance. In single inheritance, subclasses inheritance the features of one superclass. In the image below, class A serves as a base class for the derivative class B. So single inheritance B leaded to A. So let me just copy it, paste here, and run it to check work it or not. There's some mistakes. There is some mistakes because I can't. No, I can't. So Java program to illustrate the concept of single inheritance. I just imported necessary libraries and parent class class 1 and system and just printing geeks. So second class is class 2 extended by 1 and just printing 4, and in this is our main section of our code, creating object, calling object, and just printing 3 times this object. And first time it will be geeks, second time will be 4, and last time will be also geeks. Yes, because as you can see, we created class and called class G, and G is related to print geek, and geeks is related to print geek, and 4 is related for print 4. This section of code demonstrated, and also print geek have printing geeks. Yes. So second is multi-level inheritance. In multi-level inheritance, a derived class will be inherited a base class, and as well as the derived class also acts as a base class for other classes. In below images, class A, base class, serves as a base class for a derived class B, which in turn serves as a base class for the derived class C. In Java, a class cannot directly access the grandparent members. So there is example. Can just copy it and paste here. So I guess nothing. No, we just and the first and second part of code same as previous example. We just here added our third class to not repeating our first and to not repeating the first class twicely. So yes, the example also will be geeks 4 and geeks. As you can see, yes, geeks 4 geeks.